going on YouTube? Today we're looking at a 0304 Cobra. It's got a very massive upgraded supercharger from Kenny Bell on it. It's probably pushing about 700-800 horse. I'm not gonna lie, it's relatively quick. It could probably beat a Prius. And I got the stealthy looking GT badges. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. But on a more serious note, it's a 02 Mustang GT. I've had it for about 4 years, and I just, started working on it, doing little things here and there. It's got the Mach 1 replica honeycomb deck lid. It's got that gay ass lower balance decal piece. It's also got relatively good brake setup, not for today's standards, but I mean, it's a pretty light car, weighs around 3,100 pounds. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Stock, they're about 3,380, but it's two piston in the front off the Cobra. See if you can see that. I got the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. There was pretty good reviews about that tire. I got 275 square because it's more of like a street track build. I got ear to speed rear brakes. Use the stock caliper. I don't know why I forgot about what the fuck that was called. And then it's just an upgrade basically to a larger diameter rotor from 11 inch to 13 inch. I also got some Corbos. They're a lot better than the factory seats. You got nice bolsters. It's got the Tremec TR3650 from the factory. Had that rebuilt a while back when the car was first sold to me. I got a 1-inch smaller steering wheel. Helps with the steering response and the turn-in. Also had the roof and the hood done. The hood is extremely heavy on these cars, especially 01 and up. I want to say they're about 44 to 68 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. This is a 9901 Cobra hood, and then the roof started peeling, so just had it sand down, painted the roof and the moldings, put a new windshield in it because, well, at 182,000 miles, fucking windshield had a bunch of rock chips in it. It was all bitched. But nothing crazy motor-wise. I mean, it's got long tubes, got an X-pipe, and a custom, dual catback system on it. The motor is actually forged. It's a 5.0, 5.1, somewhere around there. It's got a forged crank in it, rods, pistons, stage 1 blower cams from Modular Head Shop, and then some valve springs and retainers from Trick Flow with the lifters. Actually had a supercharger on this a couple of years ago. The old engine didn't blow up from the supercharger, but actually the supercharger took a shit. Because you got to do that eBay life where you get the used parts for a good deal and then it fucking bites you in the ass. So that's what I did. It was a P1SE, and there's a bunch of seals in those type of superchargers because they're similar to turbos. And then, one day just driving around, it was pretty quick because it was running 8 pounds. Did 352, 367 wheel, which to the internet standards isn't very much, but it, I was neck and neck with the SS, brand new SS. He fucking over rev third. I was still going. That's back when I had the stock 327s on it, and I got him. And I smoked a couple kids in their fucking 2017 S550s. Stock, of course. This wasn't. I had 327s in it then. I have 373s now. And but the old engine, it was pretty much bulletproof. It started having some metal shavings in it. Quit on me about 175, 178, I believe. Because I was just hitting the canyon super hard, driving the crap out of it. Trying to keep up with my buddy's C6 Corvette with the manual transmission, but believe it or not, it actually kept up pretty good. It's got the Maximum Motorsports coilovers, and then their caster camera plates. It's got a UPR, tubular K-member, steel one, and then the tubular A-arms. Recently installed this 3-core radiator in it, and then in the back I have the Maximum Motorsports Panhard bar. Keeps the rear nice and stiff. It's got some, you know, no-name lower control arms on it. They're double adjustable, so you can adjust it on the car if you're doing alignment. And then it's just got like some factory replacement upper control arms, because that's actually what Maximum Motorsports recommends if you're trying to make the car handle. There's less binding in the rear end on the bushings when you're going around corners at high speeds. So I mean, that's pretty much it. Talk a little bit more about the supercharger and then the weight of the car. So like I said, it was or maybe I didn't say it, I can't remember, I said a lot so far, but it was a ProCharger P1SE 3-core intercooler. Or you can make upwards of 500 to 600 wheel depending on your heads and cam selection, you know, if they're pumping out a lot of air. Also heard good things about that Edelbrock manifold. A lot more people are starting to run that now, where you can make really good high RPM, but you'll lose like 30 feet-pounds of torque on the low end. And I mean, this engine can spin high because it's got a Cobra style forged crank in it. So I don't know, we might switch it up later, but just gotta get this motherfucker smog so I can start fucking with it again. And then like I said, the supercharger blue, I found some company that was way cheaper than ProCharger. They're called 928 Motorsports, and so I had it shipped. I shipped it out to them. They fucking rebuilt it, shipped it back to me for $600 or $700. It might have even been high 500s. I can't remember exactly, but it's cheap compared to what ProCharger wants out there. So the plan, smog this bitch, and then I gotta get, it's gonna be a pump gas tune, 91. That's all they have in AZ. I'm not going E85 because that's $2,000 right there for a fuel system, and then you still gotta pay for somebody to install it. And I don't got dough like that right now, so I'm gonna run like 10, 12 pounds, nothing crazy. You know, hopefully at 50, 480 wheel, that'd be plenty fast. You gotta go with the power pipe, Anderson power pipe. The stock inlet on the ProChargers, very, very restrictive. You want to ditch those ASAP. Even if you can't afford one, I'm just gonna get like one of those like HKS style filters, or like mushroom filters, you know, until I get make a power pipe or whatever later on. But I mean, that's pretty much it. It's got the Weldon subframe connectors, and like I said, solid car. Had it for about 4 years, and never left me stranded. Beat the shit out of it. Put the 304 Cobra bumper on it. I actually got it on eBay, believe it or not, painted and shipped for like $250. So check that out. And then the rear bumper I just had repainted. They just started getting pink, so it was just time. And then, believe it or not, the quarter panels, The deck lid, the doors, and the fenders are all just factory paint. It's not a car that's garaged. I don't really wax it very often. I do use like a car wash soap that has wax in it, but I don't really hand wash it. I mean, hand wax it too often. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you hate it. And I'm also thinking about getting rid of these stripes. It's actually off the Dodge Challenger. You probably noticed that. And possibly putting like a big old American flag over here on the right, and then some bald eagles here in the center, and then maybe, just maybe, Trump over here banging some bitch. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. And then I forgot about to tell you about these wheels. They're HRE Victoria. It's a it's a Rolos Victoria. It's a HRE replica is what I'm trying to say. But they're pretty cool, like at the, you know, at the right angle. They look pretty crazy. Especially when the car is moving, it looks pretty good. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. A little spoiler delete action, just to make it look cleaner. I had a wicker bill on here, but I took it off. I like the clean look better. So, let me know what you guys think. And probably upload another video next week. Alright, take care guys. Have a good one.